Just quickly before I do this recipe, I'd like to introduce you to one of the most exciting cooking programs I have come along in quite some time. Now over the years I've been asked by many companies, all of them the pre-packaged type companies, to endorse their products. And they have all been that pre-prepared package type stuff, or even frozen, where it just takes out all the fun out of cooking. And none of it, let's be honest, I don't think much of it was fresh. That's where I'm introducing HelloFresh, which is a truly unique product that's now available. The boxes start from 3 meals per week for 2 people and go all the way up to 5 meals a week for 6 people, so you have a lot of choices. And they average and cost about $8 to $9 per meal. Take this recipe I'm about to cook right now, for example. They've sent me the ground chicken, the pasta, all the way up to the chilies, rosemary, garlic, everything that you need, and it's all fresh. Plus, of course, they send you a detailed guide on the recipe, so it's like watching one of my cooking videos, but I've already sent you the ingredients. So even if you only have a couple of meals a week, it's fantastic because you just get into the kitchen and you get cooking, and it teaches you new things. And if you really love the recipes, well, they're very easy to recreate just by buying the same ingredients from the local shops. So I like to think of it as a sampler pack for dinner. It's just fantastic, and I really recommend that you try it. I've been using it for a little while now, and I love it. And as an exclusive deal for all Todd's Kitchen subscribers in Australia, if you enter in the code TOD35, you'll get $35 off your first order with free delivery. And every new subscription started goes towards helping what I do on Todd's Kitchen, and you also get a fantastic new subscription that, trust me, you will love, which includes a full $35 off and free delivery. So I'll leave a link down below to the HelloFresh website, and don't forget to enter TOD35. So we're going to start with some ground chicken. And this is ground chicken that's had garlic and Italian herbs mixed in. And you can find this in normal supermarkets, or you can also just add your own garlic and herbs as well. So we're just going to simply start by rolling up our meatballs. Just try your best to make them all the same size. Now once done, just simply place them into the fridge for a few minutes while we get started on the next step. Now I have a fry pan on the stove on a medium heat, so we're just going to drizzle on just a little bit of olive oil. And to that we're going to add the onion that I've just diced up, as well as our clove of garlic. And we're just going to cook this over this medium heat just for about 2 minutes, just to soften up the onions and garlic. Now that we've softened up the onions, I'm going to add in our rosemary. And at this point you'd also add the chili, but I'm not a fan of chili, so I'm actually going to leave it out. So it's completely optional. All the ingredients are completely optional. So if you like chili, go for it. So now we're just going to add on our meatballs. And we're just going to cook these by turning them around for about, say, 5 minutes, just until they're cooked all the way through. Now don't be afraid to open one up if you're not sure. Especially when it comes to chicken, it's always better to be safe than sorry. So just keep on cooking them until they're done all the way through. Okay, now that our chicken meatballs have been cooked all the way through, to that I'm going to add 1 can of diced tomatoes, 1 freshly chopped tomato, and this is completely optional, but for extra flavour I'm just going to add a dash of white wine. And just give it a good mix through, being careful not to break up the meatballs of course. And I'll tell you what, this is already smelling delicious too. Okay, so we're going to leave this on the medium heat just for another couple of minutes, just until this starts to come up to a simmer. And we're going to let that simmer away for a further 10 minutes, just to infuse all those lovely flavours. And because we have about 10 minutes left, this is a perfect time to put on your pasta. So it should take about 10 minutes to cook this pasta, until it's al dente, which is not too hard, but not too soft. And don't forget, just add a little bit of salt, and just stir that through. Now it's been simmered away for about 10 minutes, so I'm just going to give it a quick season with some salt and pepper. And that's all you have to do. It is ready to plate. And there we have it, incredibly simple and very delicious Italian chicken meatballs. There's nothing better than making dinner from fresh ingredients and from scratch. Because when you put that little bit extra in it, it always comes out so much better. But just to be sure, let's give one a try. Oh my. That... Hang on. 1 second. Oh, that is really, really good. I don't usually taste test, but this meal is pretty low in fat. But those flavors, oh my, they burst in your mouth. They are so good. But there's only one thing I can say about this particular meal, and that's that it tastes simply delish. So don't forget, you can also buy all these ingredients from your local supermarket. And it is just super simple to make. So thank you for watching this episode of Todd's Kitchen. As always, I'll leave a list of ingredients down below, as well as links to my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Home Handy Hints channel. And please do me a massive favour by giving this video a thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for another delicious recipe.